Alright, I'm back up. I have the game running, but now I'm trying to get OBS to actually see the game. In progress, working on it. Not showing up. There it is. There it is. We got it in the list. We got up. There we go. Can you see the game, folks? Help me out. Can you see the game? We will put some music on. Yeah, alright. Sweet. We're back. So we got a little bit of music. Got it in English. Here's the other languages. Now, this is another one I got ages ago. This one was released in April 2018, just 1 month after the ones we had before, that we played before. So when I first got this one, I thought it seemed like a really cool concept, and I tried it out, and I was very disappointed. And I couldn't think of a good way to do a video on it, so I kind of set it aside for the time being, thinking I'll come back to it. Maybe they'll have updated it a bit. I looked into the discussions for the game on Steam just before I started the stream, and the developer said that they had a lot of really hard times, someone that they knew had died, and like all kinds of bad stuff had happened, which was slowing down development. So we want to have the right mindset here. But let's give it a shot. Let's do a puzzle. Let's just do a puzzle, folks. And if you have this game, if anyone watching has a copy of Puzzle with Your Friends, let me know. And let's do a new profile. Not a lot of options. There we go. I'll be that one. I'll be Ira. Not a lot of options here. A lot of white faces. A lot of white faces. Not the best. Game developers, not the best to have almost entirely white faces and only one option for a person of color, and I'm not even sure if that's a person. I see fangs. Not sending the best message. Okay. A llama or grizzly bear and a hat. I'm not sure. I can't see it any better than you can. It's a very terrible resolution. Does anyone in the chat happen to have this game? It's not very likely. It's not very popular. If anyone does, we can try it together, which is kind of the main selling point of this game, but I don't know of anyone who has the game, so I can't show off that functionality. I guess we'll do a single player. But one of the first problems I had with the game is this is the entire selection of puzzles. This is it. And you may notice something similar about all of these, and that's that they're all indie game art. They're all like screenshots from other games or promotional art from other games. Now, apparently the developer of this game did get permission and rights to use all of these images, but there's no way to import your own picture. There's no workshop, and there's no original art. It's all just game promos, which is, it's weird. That's a weird choice to me. This is the entire content of the game is this. Now, the idea that you can do it, yeah, no mustache. No, wait, yeah, no, there's a mustache. Oh no, it is a person smiling. I thought they had a mustache too, actually. But clearly, this is where my avatar picture comes from. It's just, there's so little content. I feel like they could very easily remedy this by just having an import image button. I understand that there's issues with rights of using other people's images. I get that. I'm not suggesting that the developer should, you know, have to commission art, which is expensive, or steal art. But just to have a button that says use your own image, and you can use an image from your own hard drive. That's all it would take. And they haven't done that. This is all we got. So the gimmick of this is that you can do it together with your friends if you have friends who have the game, but this is all you can do with your friends, is these. So I'm gonna take this small one. We'll take a look at the puzzle mechanic itself. And this is the other thing that I remember, is the controls are kind of not the best. It's not great at knowing which one you're clicking on. It's doing okay so far. But sometimes I'm finding that I click on something and it doesn't actually get selected, which is, it can be a little frustrating. So we'll start with the blues. I'm just going to relax and do a puzzle now. This is what the next bit of time on this stream is going to be all about, is me doing a puzzle, which I'm not complaining about. I enjoy puzzles. Haven't done a puzzle in a while. I have some really, really devilishly hard puzzles that I've done. enjoyed. My favorite one has irregularly shaped pieces. There you go. Get that one. Yeah, they're not shaped like jigsaw puzzle pieces. They're shaped like just random shapes. And it's actually surprisingly difficult to... Really? You tell me those two don't go together? Alright, fine. Okay. I'm doing this whole puzzle, by the way, in case you were wondering. Is she just gonna do part of the puzzle and then move on? No, I'm doing the whole puzzle. It's puzzle time, my friends. It is puzzle time right now. Puzzle o'clock. There we go. Going well. Oh, they have the picture there. Can I hide the picture? There does not appear to be a way to hide the picture, which is not the best. Options? No. Well, shucks. I'm not looking at it. It's not a puzzle to me if you've got the picture right there. Give me a proper challenge. Come on. I want a real. There we go. I want a real puzzle. That for sure goes there, though. That for sure goes there. Oh, there. You see how many tries that took? Like, it's kind of... It just feels very clumsy, the controls. And I don't have the confidence that it's actually connecting the pieces all the time. This is a bit of a bummer, you know? It's not a deal breaker. That in itself is not a deal breaker, but it's just a little... Oh. It's locking them into the corners. See, I don't like that either. I don't like that. This game is not hard enough for me. If you're a hardcore puzzler, you're gonna be disappointed by this one. It's not gonna give you the challenge you're craving. I'm sorry. There is, it must be buried. Well, since it's giving me this, I might as well use it, I suppose. But that kind of gives you too much of an advantage, I feel. If you can see exactly how far apart everything is, you know? Jigsaw puzzle community. I mean, there probably is a jigsaw puzzle community. I'm not a part of any community. I just really like puzzles, and I have always found them to be very easy. Come on, that goes there. Thank you. Don't you mess with me, game. That doesn't go there. I'm not having any of your nonsense. No, that way. There we go. So how's everyone else's day going? What has everyone else been up to? Does anyone else like puzzles? Does anyone else enjoy a good jigsaw puzzle? Yep. It goes there. I have to say, any jigsaw puzzle game is likely to capture my attention for a bit, even if it's not a very good one. I just like puzzles, is the thing. Sudoku. Interesting. Yeah, I honestly, I hate giving anything but a positive recommendation for games because, you know, generally, I've been given these games to test out. But I'm also, you know, I feel like I'm obligated to be honest with all of you and not give a positive recommendation to a game that isn't good, even if I did get it for free. Like, it's not pay to win here. It's not you give me a copy of your game and therefore I'm gonna say something good about it. I always try to be fair. But I don't think I can recommend this game to anyone, honestly. It actually has mostly positive reviews on Steam, but it doesn't have very many reviews, you know? And I think Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but the execution just leaves a lot to be desired. Nonogram games. Nonogram? What's a nonogram? The word sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly what that is, actually. We got a piggy over here. That's the piggy. We got farmer. More piggy. Extra piggies. Bonus piggies. Wiggles the piggles. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, oh goodness. It's just real finicky. Real super finicky. Like, sometimes you're like, yeah, but I know for a fact these two pieces go together, and they just aren't. They just won't connect. Okay, for real though. For real. You're upsetting me now, game. Stop it. Eesh. There we go, got that one. Some little bits of a town, that definitely goes there. There we are. Yeah, like I said, whether it's good or not, I'm finishing this puzzle. I think it's a shame that it's not better executed because, again, I genuinely do think that this is a good idea. It's a good concept. A jigsaw puzzle game where you can connect with your friends and play jigsaw puzzles from afar. I mean, right now, this is what countless people online are looking for, right? Just more ways to hang out together from a distance. You can play me like this? So you can do me like this? Alright, fine. I don't even care. Deal with you later. Hidden images and squares. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I like those too. I didn't know they were called monograms, actually. But yeah, I've done some of those. I like them. I like those. I'm actually not a fan. Jam, you said Sudoku. I'm not really a fan of Sudoku. I kind of, when I first heard of Sudoku, I thought, oh, that sounds like a great concept. But I actually find it really tedious. I kind of stopped Sudoku. I stopped Sudokuing some time ago. I gotta keep talking, I gotta keep the conversation going, or I'm just gonna drift into my own little universe of putting the pieces together. Hey, we finally connected those two. About dang time. That does not go there. That goes there. Get some catchy music. Some tunes. Tunes to listen to. Boop. Goes there. That goes there. It's all coming together, my friends. It's all coming together. And we can make this like a new genre of streaming jigsaw puzzles. You two want to hang out yet? No chance you don't go together. There we go. We finally made friends. I'm a peacemaker. Got a little farmer's face. Presumably goes here. slow TV. I'm having a nice time. It's not frustrating me as much as it did the first time I tried it. However, I don't think the game has changed really. And again, like I said, I looked into the discussion boards, and there was an update from the developer about some unfortunate events in their life that it caused them to stop working on this. So we're not gonna be mean about that. Like, stuff happens. Stuff happens. Things happen. And sometimes people are unable to finish something that they start. It's alright. There. I said there. For sure, there. Like, for real there. 100%. That goes there. No, it doesn't. It goes there. Sometimes I get overconfident. I know everyone is shocked. I'm not always right every time. Something I need all of you to come to terms with. You have to be prepared to be disappointed by me every once in a while. There we go. That's a bit of a cow right there. Checking. Take care of that check-in. Still got this piece up at the top missing. Buried in here somewhere. Goes there. See, again, I could shuffle the pieces around, or I could move pieces out of the way, but I'm trying to kind of place them as I take them. Come on. Come on. There we go. The finickiness. Finickiness of this interface. Come on. Thank you. Thank you very much. You, bring you home. Oh, you go there. You live there. That's your home now. Settle in. What else we got? What else we got that I can easily place? That one. We got that one. For sure. Yep. Yep. The corner of the screen is kind of behind my microphone. When I was a kid, we used to get Puzz 3D. Did Puzz 3D exist in Europe? I think all my current viewers, at least active viewers, are European. Was Puzz 3D a thing in here in Europe? Or was that an American thing? What's Puzz 3D is the answer to that question. I guess my question is answered. Puzz 3D is actually an amazingly brilliant idea. They're three-dimensional puzzles. Simple as that. I don't think you can go there. I'm right. I like it when I'm right, you know? The pieces are made out of foam. So it was printed, the image was printed on top of foam. You had them, okay. So at least in Germany they existed. And they were often like landmarks, like the Eiffel. We had one was the Eiffel Tower. I think we had the American Capitol building or something. I think like there was the Taj Mahal. Usually architecture. And I loved those. Those were like a good, proper challenge. This is not you, is it? You're someone else. Oh no, maybe this is you. There we go. It was him. We got it sorted out. Talked it out. Solved it. Sydney Opera House. Ooh, that's a good one. I remember we had the Eiffel Tower for sure. I adored those things. And they would have thousands of pieces. And they would be, you know, a meter tall when they were done. I actually looked into trying to buy one online a couple of years ago. I had a nostalgic moment. I was like, oh man, remember Puzz 3D? I should get a 3D puzzle. Turns out they're very expensive. Those things are not cheap to purchase. You go there. You go there. Listen to me. A little out of my price range, unfortunately. So I didn't buy one in the end. Maybe someday. Maybe someday when I'm rich and famous. When I'm raking in those big streamer dollars. Streamer euros. Streamer currency, whatever the streamer currency is. Not before then. It actually makes me wonder how my family even had them. I wonder, it's likely perhaps my grandmother, my grandparents maybe bought them for us. That seems likely. It doesn't seem like something that my mother would have really been able to afford. I've seen your face. Where was it? Your face is around here somewhere, old man. I'm gonna find it. Boom! Connects? Oh, you had Connects. We didn't have Connects. I had some Legos. And yes, I just said Legos. Plural. Because I am from America. Though I may not live there any longer. I still use the American versions of things. I still speak the old American English. There it is. And we say Legos, and the company hates us for it. They do not want us to say Legos. They want us to say Lego in all caps with a little trademark every single time, and I refuse. There's more than one of them. They're Legos. I will stubbornly continue to call them Legos until I get an official cease and desist letter from the company. Which they may do. They're very upset with Americans for saying Legos. We're doing it. We're bringing it home, folks. It's all good from here. Got it all covered. Got it all figured out. It's making me want to play other puzzle games. What this is doing. Come on. Thank you. So satisfying. And final piece. Completed. Success. I leveled up. This doesn't feel like a game that I'm going to care about leveling up in. I have done the Harvest Life promotional artwork. 18 minutes and 45 seconds. That feels bad. That feels like too long for this image. That was not a difficult puzzle. Yeah, so there we go. There's Puzzle with Your Friends. Again, I like the concept, but I think the execution just leaves a lot to be desired, and I can't really recommend it. I don't know if there are any other games that will let you do puzzles in multiplayer. Maybe ones that would let you import your own images. With some more difficult puzzles, these are all very easy images. If you're accustomed to doing puzzles, these will all be pretty simple. Let's go back to the menu. I don't think I really need to show any more of Puzzle with Your Friends. I think everyone's got it. So that is on Steam. It's €5/$/pounds probably. It's been out for a couple of years now. The developer kind of fell in some hard times. It's a shame. I do think it was a good concept. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sure you could make such a game, Yasmin. You seem to have the skills of a programmer. I'm sure you could make just about anything you put your mind to. You consistently impress me. I am going to load up the next bunch of browser-based ones. Yeah, it's the Yasmin's version. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to the next game now. Gonna bring the next game up again. The stream is gonna go offline just for like 30 seconds while I change the information and split it up for easy export in separate videos to YouTube. So people who come to watch the stream archives on YouTube and they just want to see a particular game, they can just go to that video. So don't go anywhere. I will be back up in like a minute or two tops. Okay?